Hey everybody, welcome back. So I know I did a video earlier, so I debated about doing this next video, but somebody asked me, so I thought, hey, let me just film this really quick. It's a real quick video. So I belong to a couple of Weight Watchers groups online, Facebook. And of course, remember, I'm not paying for the Weight Watchers program. It's just not in my budget. But I am doing it on my own under my doctor's supervision. I found a couple of groups that help support my lifestyle change. So I was scrolling through one of the groups the other day, and I'll link the group in case anybody's interested. And somebody posted about doing a sugar-free cupcake, and it only uses 2 ingredients. I already made my cupcakes, but I'll just tell you what the ingredients are. It is a sugar-free, this is chocolate, well, this is devil's food, but chocolate was what they said. I didn't see this at my grocery store. They only had devil's food. Cake mix, 1 cake mix, and then 12 ounces, and the lady's recipe, she had Coke Zero. Well, I got Diet Sam's Cola because I don't see the difference between this and Coke Zero. It's all diet soda to me. But this is the caffeine-free brand. So it only takes 12 ounces of this soda and then 1 cake mix. You just whip it all together, and your oven is going to be at 325 degrees. Now, the way it was supposed to work, and I read the recipe wrong, is it called for 24 cupcakes that look like this, right? This is a 12 cupcake pan. So I was supposed to make 2 of these, and the batter makes enough to do 2 of these. But when somebody wrote it was a mini cupcake, I actually have a mini cupcake pan. So I did 24 mini cupcakes, and I kept thinking, why do I have so much batter left? And the reason was I was supposed to do 24 of these. So 2 of these is going to equal to 3 Weight Watchers Smart Points. So 2 of these cupcakes are going to be 3 Weight Watchers Smart Points. But what I'm going to do, because I made the mini cupcakes, is I'm just going to equate this to 4 of these will be 3 Weight Watchers cupcakes, because probably 2 of these is equal to 1 of those. Now, I did add in a few salted caramel chips. I think I added in half a cup of salted caramel chips, so I'll probably count some for that. But it was a half, and they're very tender. They fall apart very easily. So it was a half a cup for the whole batter, so that went throughout all of the cupcakes. So 24 plus 12 extra. So I'm not real sure that that's a whole lot of points, but it was 1 half a cup of the salted caramel chips. Somebody else used a half a cup of the mini chocolate chips. But let me show you what I'm doing over here, because this is also really good. I found this morning. I kind of was having a craving for just something sweet, and I know me, that if I don't get something sweet, then I will, I'm just going to eat something really bad. And like those, what did I have last week? Those grenades from the devil. So I went down the aisle at Walmart, and they had this deluxe cinnamon swirl bread. This is sugar-free. But what I'm going to do, or what I'm doing, is I kick this up a little bit by adding in 2 ripe bananas. So I'm going to have deluxe cinnamon swirl banana bread. So I added in, and this is what I have here. This 1 cake mix or bread mix, muffin mix. And then I did a 1/3 cup of oil, 3/4 cup of water, and 2 eggs. And I debated doing the oil because I almost did unsweetened applesauce, and that would decrease the points. But for 33 grams or 1/14 of the cake, and I'm going to do it in this cake pan and cut it into 14 pieces, it's going to be 3 smart points. I'm not adding no chips, no cranberries, nothing else. I just added in the bananas for a little bit of sweetness. So I've already got this. This is all done. And then I've got a couple things. Like y'all, I was really on a kick this morning because I really wanted something sweet. Another lady said she was going to try the vanilla or the classic yellow, and she was going to actually use crushed soda. So I thought that was pretty interesting to do this with crushed soda. Although I got the lemon lime soda, and but I didn't get diet, so I'm glad I didn't make it yet because I don't want to count the points for the soda. So all I did in here was I added in my muffin mix, sugar-free Pillsbury, and this is the only one I've seen it with so far. Somebody else made, y'all listen to me, okay, so somebody else took that sugar-free chocolate mix and they added in 12 ounces of pure pumpkin puree, and they said that's really good too. But you could also do a spice cake mix with the pumpkin puree. I'm gonna try that soon, but I haven't tried that yet, so you know, be looking for it. So anywho, we've sprayed the pan. We sprayed this pan. My oven is on 375 degrees, and so all I'm gonna do now is put half of this batter into the pan. So half in. I'm going to sprinkle in my cinnamon swirl, which that came in this bag here. So I'm sprinkling in half of this to cover it. It's kind of probably like a cinnamon streusel, but sugar-free. And I'm okay with the sugar-free simply because I just don't want all the points. I do want to satiate my sweet tooth, but I don't want to sabotage my weight loss. Does that make sense? Satiate the sweet tooth, but not sabotage the weight loss. So that's what I'm trying to do. And I have not fallen off the wagon. I actually had a donut last night. Let me tell you why. We hosted family share night at our house. And my sister, who is like working for Satan, brought in Krispy Kreme donuts. And I thought that they were going to eat them all. And they did not. And I ate one. But I had extra points from the day, just from the day. These weren't even just extra points. These were daily points that I hadn't used because I knew we were having family share night. And I wanted to, I wasn't hoarding points because I had eaten throughout the day. But I wanted to be extra careful with my points. So I did have some extra daily points, but I did dip into weekly points as well. So just to be in full disclosure, I did have a donut last night, but I got on the scale this morning and I had maintained. I have not lost any additional weight, but I've maintained. And I think that's simply because I keep telling myself this, and my nutritionist thinks this as well, because I am doing the strength training 3 days a week right now, and it's hardcore training. I mean, she ain't playing when we go in there. She really works us out. There are about 4 of us that work out regularly together, and there's another girl that's been coming lately. So my trainer works us out hard, and we do 60 minutes of circuits, but it's all weighted. So anyway, this is going to go in a 375 degree oven for 45 to 50 minutes. This is going, well, let me make sure. See what size my loaf pan is. This is, which I cannot even see. I'm going to go with the 45 minutes. So I'm going to go with 45 minutes. I'll check it midway, and if it's done, I'll pull it. If it's not, I'll give it 5 more minutes because I didn't check to see what my size pan was. So 45 minutes on my timer, and we'll see what it comes out to look like. But if you want to try these cupcakes, go ahead and try it. I'm going to be trying these. I'm going to have a cup of coffee. I'm sugar-free sweet cream from Coffee Mate, and I am in heaven. I'm going to take a break because I hyperextended my knee this week at Taekwondo, and it's been painful and really sore, and I actually haven't been able to walk on it much, but I've been walking on it. So I'll take a few minutes break and dig in. So anyway, thank you for stopping by our kitchen, and we'll see you next time we cook. Bye.